Hello, thanks for joining me. Kent Beer Reviews. Right, let's have a look at another beer from Northern Monk, I'm afraid, but yeah, I'm a big fan of this brewery up in Leeds in West Yorkshire. This beer's been out a fair while, 2 or 3 weeks I guess. There's already a couple of reviews I believe of this beer. Check out Jake O'Beer's reviews. I'll put his link down below. Anyway, this is Northern Monk's Patrons project. This is their passion fruit Lassi IPA. Look at this can. Bit of reflection, but yeah, the artwork is absolutely fantastic by a guy called Drew Millward. Memorising. I'll tell you a little bit about the beer in a sec. Let's crack this beer open then. I'm trying to think of the size of the 440ml can, whether that's classed as a tall boy, whether it's that or the 500s, not entirely sure guys. Right, beer in a glass then. So this beer is brewed with passion fruit. I've only ever had look at the colour of that. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. The colour of this is just unbelievable. I mean, this side you can't really see it. It's actually darker than I thought it was, but yeah, it's one of them haze bombs. Being a fruit IPA, 7.4% ABV, real kind of creamy, tightly packed bubbles head, half a finger, if that, just covering the top of the beer. Let's get an aroma then. Yeah, massive passion fruit, funnily enough. Very citrusy, mandarin, light grapefruit juice. Yeah, definitely grapefruit. But yeah, very tropical, unlike the weather at the moment in the UK. So yeah, this is Patrons Project 4.01. Cheers. Wow. Wow. Obviously, it's passion fruit. But then it kind of mellows out, but it hangs around on the palate really nicely. Not particularly bitter. I don't know the IBUs. It's quite sweet. Almost to the point where there could be lactose in this. I have no idea. It's very hard to get any kind of commercial description. There is a definite kind of dankness to it. There is a slight pine edge as well in the background behind the passion fruit. A little bit of mango, not much, but yeah, it's all tropical. Grapefruit. It's like maybe pineapple. I have no idea. But the one leading the charge in the aroma and the taste is passion fruit. Let me try and pour the rest of this out, because I've got to try and do something to this can. I'll show you in a sec. Don't worry, it's not dodgy. But yeah, that's really clouded it up even more, that last little part of the can that was at the bottom. And get all this goodness into this can. Right, let me just take this can and show you that these cans are actually, you can peel if it wants to. You can tell it's like a live review. I know other people cut it all out, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let me just try and get hold of a bit more, and hopefully, bear with me. I've probably lost several subscribers at this point, but hey ho. Or viewers, hopefully not subscribers. So yeah, it's just, there it is. Oh, come on. I'm sure it's doing it on purpose. It knows I'm doing something live. Or recording, so. Right, here we go. Got it. So, this actually comes off. I have got all of the Patrons project, the first Patrons project. Look at that. How cool is that? And it comes off, and then it's got the actual can, and there's a commercial description, etc. Brilliant stuff. Limited edition beer showcasing the work of Drew Millward. The label illustration was a special commission for this project, a visual interpretation of passion fruit Lassi IPA. I've recently, last month I was quite late doing it, the mango Lassi, and that was really good. I'll put that link down, well I'll put the link for Northern Monk down below. There is quite a lot of information on this beer. That's just come off. Just seeing if it's got an IBU count anywhere. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If I find out, IBU's 40, so not too bitter. Notes from the brewer, here we go. We've looked to find the perfect balance between fruit, hops, body to create an IPA, rich in tropical flavour, big on drinkability, all over a silky smooth, creamy backbone. Certainly is. To complement the passion fruit, we chose Galaxy hops, guaranteed to accentuate the flavour, with support from a blend of Australian and American hops, Vic Secret, Azzaca and Citra. Definitely picking up the Citra notes, kind of a big juicy orange to the beer. We've stepped up the body of the beer with wheat, oats, as well as the big lactose. It has got lactose, there you go. You'd expect. Passion fruit has a wonderful zingy, lightly tart character that cuts through all the sweetness with a quenching freshness for sure. Absolutely. And there's quite a bit of other information about the brewery. I don't know, it might be a bit too bright looking at this. You want to pause it. Okay, so yeah, so that comes off like this. You can stick it on your wall or whatever. I'm going to try and place it back gently in a moment. Leave that down there. Let's get back to the beer. Haze for days again. So that kind of makes sense, the colour of this beer, with the added oats. Kind of all the hop particles, they latch onto the oats, or the compounds of the hops. Sounds like I know what I'm on about. I haven't got a clue. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Leaving a decent lacing creates a nice head when slowly rocking it backwards and forwards. Trying to be careful, I don't want it going everywhere. Yeah, that's just covered the top of the beer again. You are picking up them oats, but yeah, you can almost smell the sweetness to the beer with them added lactose. Real kind of, it's not particularly bitter. I'm not picking up the 40 IBUs. The mouthfeel is really kind of nice and smooth, as it says. It's probably the upper end of medium mouthfeel. Not picking up the ABV. It's drinking very, very easily. I'm just going to have a quick look. And I want to shout out all the places where I've actually got this beer from. So it's kind of, I pressed the wrong button. Bear with me. Then I'll give it another final sip and a rating. This is from, I got this beer from Hop Hideout, so thanks for them guys. I'll put all the links down below from wherever I buy these beers. I bought quite a few recently, so I may have got one or two wrong, so apologies. I will put what it will be correct, apart from me gassing on about these beers, is down in the commercial description. That will be accurate. One more to sip then. It's beautiful. I want to give that. I'll give that a 9 out of 10. It's a 95 out of 100, something like that. So yeah, really good beer. The scores on the doors from Untapped are saying this beer has had 441 ratings, and they're giving it a 4.060 average out of them 441 ratings. The total of this is 498, so I'm 499 if no one else puts this in today. So yeah, that's a really good rating. I mean, it's a fairly new beer. Over to Rate Beer, they're giving this overall an 88 and an 80 in the star, so they're quite low numbers. They're certainly lower than Untapped, so yeah. That's only 11 ratings though. That's probably only just got the amount of ratings needed, so yeah, I personally think it's a bit higher than that. It's definitely an A beer for me. So yeah, 95, 9 out of 10. If you've had this beer before from Northern Monk, this is their Patrons project, 4.01. This is the Passion Fruit Lassi IPA, coming in at 7.4% ABV and 40 IBUs. Let us know what you think. Be sure to check out Jake's review. I'll put that link down below, and if there's anyone else that I've missed who's reviewed this beer, I'll put them down as well. So yeah, let us know. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, that'd be great. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.